Hello, manifesting generator friend, and welcome to your overall energy reading for the month of February 2025. My name is Christy, and I am a counselor who has the great privilege to work, learn, live, and play on the traditional territory of the Tsawwassen, Musqueam, and Coast Salish peoples. I am so happy and grateful that you have decided to join me here today. And if you enjoy your reading, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share so that other members of our human design family can find my channel. All right, with that in mind, I have been very drawn and called to focus on feminine energy for the month of February. There's a lot going on in the world, and this has definitely come through in my first three readings of the day. So I am going to start by pulling a Goddess Power Oracle card to see which goddess is here for us, for you, Many Gens, this month. I'll then also, I'm switching up my tarot decks for the first time, and so I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot today. Alrighty, I have already super shuffled the cards and asked for your highest and best, but let's just remind Spirit that we're here and get going. All right, so which goddess is here for our manifesting generators for their highest and best this month? All right, and it is Mama Killa. I would read this Mama Kia, but I think it's Mama Killa, and it is the moon. Okay, look at the beautiful colors of this. Okay, so chakras have been coming through really strongly. Okay, we are being MG. You are being called to connect with the moon this month, right? So we have the cycles of the moon. If you do any new moon or full moon rituals, this is a good call for you to like go ahead full steam. And also taking it like one of the things I love about the moon is number one, we can always rely on it. It's not always there because we can't always see it, but we know that it's there even if we can't see it, right? It is this constant in our sky. And also, as we watch if you do a new moon ritual, then you can actually, as the moon reveals itself all the way to full, it's the course of your manifestation. You can actually just check in with that. All right, the moon is also a very mysterious place. Okay, our subconscious might be coming up this month for you. Things that are buried down deep might come to light. We'll see what the tarot says. Also, just mentioning the colors here. Okay, so we are definitely looking at crown and third eye chakras. So your connection to your intuition and to spirit will be really highlighted this month, MG. Okay, let's go to our spread. I'm going to start with an 7-card spread. Sorry, I'm going to do a 7-card spread with the first one being the issue and the seventh card being the outcome. And then the other card's going to feed into it as I see fit and guidance. Okay, so the primary issue this month is going to be the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. All right. And then our second card, the Eight of Cups. Third card, the Four of Swords. Fours and eights. Fourth card, the Knight of Pentacles. Sixth card, the Two of Wands. Sixth, sorry, that was fifth. Sixth, the Wheel of Fortune, and our outcome is the King of Swords. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see how the moon is going to tie into here. So I always like to start with the outcome. I like to start with the issue, then go to the outcome, then fill in the story. All right. So we have the issue is the Four of Pentacles. This is very interesting. So the Four of Pentacles has a vibe of like miserly vibe to it. Okay, so it's the thing of like holding things too tightly, particularly in your area of resources, whether that is your money and possessions, whether it is fun, whether it's your energy. There's a whole bunch of different things that are in our resources. I am getting Yeah, interesting. We're all over the place, and we're going to see how they tie together. Okay, so there is kind of like there's a stability in your finances. Okay, that's great. The market might just be about to go nuts again. And so let's see. So, but the issue is that you've played it too safe. Okay, the issue, this is a card of playing it safe with your finances. And I'm not going to give financial advice with this reading. That's not what's coming out here. But it's interesting that this is the issue. Okay, the issue is that you've been sitting on something for too long and guarding it. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. And then the outcome, we have the King of Swords. Okay. We have the King of Swords, which is a card of, guess what? Strategy. Okay. The King of Swords is our biggest strategist in the deck. And so you're being called, the outcome here is that you need to get to a new strategy with your resources. There's something here waiting for you. And interesting, coming over here to our Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this is actually about, it is kind of about investment. Okay. Because the Knight of Pentacles is about planting some financial seeds for future movement. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a slow card. He's the slowest moving of the knights, and that's okay because he's actually very dependable. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is the most dependable, but he's also pretty slow moving, but that's okay. It's what seeds, right? So now, wait, how are we going to get from the Four of Pentacles to the King of Swords, where you have this new strategy? It's by planting seeds, and then we have to wait. Okay, this is a long-term investment, is what I am getting here. It's like there's a long-term investment coming your way. Maybe I said it wasn't going to be financial, but it is. Okay, all right. And here's the thing, though, is that there is going to be this waiting period. Okay, so but it is going to, yeah, there's definitely some waiting. The Four of Swords is also here. So let's talk about those together. Okay, so the Four of Swords is about taking a break, taking respite, taking like you need to do this, but it's also a card of waiting, right? So if you're like not doing anything, which you're not supposed to, it's like you're going to invest in something and sit on it for a while. That's what I have here. Yeah, very much so. Okay, but there's a strategy to it. Actually, long-term investments are a strategy, right? Because you have to like the market goes up and down and all around, particularly when things are unstable in the world. Okay. Okay. But okay, but there is this is the but it's a you have a very, very good outcome. Okay. So it's if you've been doing more day trading and stuff like that, it's time to look at more long-term things. And even like the moon reminds us that everything goes through cycles. The root, like everything goes through cycles. And again, certainly that happens in finance. Okay, now how do we get here? The Two of Wands is a card of like planning. Okay, so strategy is a real big thing that's coming through here. Okay, because the Two of Swords is about planning, but not yet taking action. Okay, so it's like so we with the Ace of Wands we have this inspiration to do something. The Two of Wands says, okay, let's make some decisions. Okay, because twos are often about making a choice. Okay, so we need to make a choice. Do I do what I've already done? The answer is no. Okay, okay, do I do what I've already done? The answer is no, because there is something that you need to leave behind that you're emotionally attached to. And people do get emotionally attached to their investments, and you're not supposed to, right? You're not supposed to get emotionally attached to your investments. And this is saying, you need to leave something. You need to leave something that is very safe and secure. Maybe it's a GIC, okay, or a bond, okay, because those are only good investments if they pay out more than interest, right? Like more than what it is, like the cost of living. I'm thinking of a word, inflation. Okay, so if you're emotionally attached to a GIC, which we have in Canada, right, or your bonds in the United States, we have bonds too, right? It's time to like let them go to take a bit more of a risk. But again, it's important that that strategy is there. Now, one of the great things about this is again a card of leaving something behind that you're emotionally attached to, but also like notice that all of these cups are full, right? The cups are bad typically when they're knocked over. So this means that there's also the moon here. Okay, I'm so happy that we got two moons. It's also saying like there's something underneath that is actually like not good. So it's like this was like you're leaving behind something that looks like it was a good thing, but it actually wasn't. It was, you were deceived by the fact that it was a good thing. Okay, so again, there's more. Now, the last but not least, in terms of the good news, if you move forward with this, right, is that the change is coming anyways, right? And so remember that the Wheel of Fortune is always here to remind us that what goes up must come down, right? That your fortune is about to change. Change is indeed one of the only constants in life. So we must address it. But like in the course of this, it's very encouraging. Okay, so ultimately, MG, there is some sort of uh, financial investment that is going to be a long-term one. So don't go looking for quick results here. Okay, so a long-term one. I like index funds. I don't feel like this common knowledge amongst people who are financially literate, like index funds. I just found a new one that's trading at like $53 that I'm investing in because I want to have a lot of it, and it's got a great ROI from the last 10 years. Anyways, so so take a look, right? So take a look at where this opportunity, because it's here. Okay, so it's time to like release old patterns of just playing it safe. And but again, you're in it for the long haul. You're not going to get instant results here. You're not going to. Okay, that's okay. We don't always need to have instant results, right? Our society is so used to instant gratification. No, but this will pay off in the long run. Okay. All right, that's what I've got for you, MG. I hope you got something useful from this, and I hope to see you again next week. All right, bye.